Exploring ExtraFax for Microsoft Exchange and Microsoft 365. Port Configuration Overview. Use port configuration documents to configure fax hardware devices or to specify parameters related to an ExtraFax hybrid cloud implementation. At the port configuration view level, easily determine which ports are switched on, their mode setting, and their current port status. Let's review the most important aspects of the port configuration document, starting with the General tab. ExtraFax will by default attempt to detect an installed fax device and automatically create a port configuration document. If automatic detection was not possible, simply specify the class. Popular options include Brooktrout TR1034 fax board models or the SR140 fax over IP module. In this example, EtherFax is selected, so that the ExtraFax implementation is configured in a hybrid cloud model. When using a Brooktrout TR1034 or SR140 fax device, be sure to specify the mode for the port. Options include 1. Send only, 2. Receive only, 3. Send and receive. TR1034 and SR140 devices usually include multiple ports, also known as channels. As a result, each port or channel will require its own port configuration document. In the case of a 4-port Brooktrout fax device, which will have channels 0 through 3, 4 ExtraFax port configuration documents would be needed. Since each port configuration is independent, some can be configured in send mode only, receive mode only, or both send and receive mode. Configure the ports best suited for your faxing needs. When using traditional fax modems, fax boards, or fax over IP modules, depending on a company's telephony system, often many companies require a dialing prefix to be configured. For example, dialing a 9 in order to make a fax call. Add a dialing prefix if required in your organization. When using traditional fax modems, fax boards, or fax over IP modules, be sure to configure a retry count and retry interval in the event there's a busy signal when dialing. Note that for an ExtraFax hybrid cloud implementation, these parameters are configured by ExtraFax support in the hybrid cloud portal. On the Fax tab, specify the CSID value for this particular port. The CSID is sent to the remote fax system with each outgoing fax page. We hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. To learn more about our products, please visit our website for more product information and additional tutorials. Visit us at www.extracomm.com.